Here, welcome back to my anime reviews. Basically, every week I'll try to watch an anime and review it for you guys. Like before I've said, I will not be reviewing animes like Naruto, One Piece, Bleach, Fairy Tail, and such, because it'll probably be too long to watch and then re-watch to review. So let's get straight to the main point. This week's anime is ended a few weeks ago, maybe a month or two, and it is one extremely messy but a very good anime. The Irregular At Magic High School. This Japanese title is annoying to pronounce. It's like Mahoka Koko no Retuse, something like that. This anime started in spring and it has about 26 episodes. Of course, this anime is new, so it only has an English sub. And like usual, I will only be explaining the most important stuff in the anime, like the character, story, settings, relationships, voice acting, animation, music, and the genre. Now let's start with the genre. This anime is a school life, sci-fi, action anime with a big focus on the science physics stuff. Now for the setting. The setting is based in 2095 Japan, where magic exists through using technological devices to control it and utilize it. Everywhere, not just Japan, everywhere has magic now. There are all types of magic, but all magic is made through code, and being able to execute the magic combination to use it is kind of hard, so they have scientists working on to find out what types of magic they can actually have. The main characters all go to a school known as First High, where those with high magic control are put into Course 1 for those who are gifted in magic, and those who are poor with poor magic skills, and having Course 2 for those who are treated like fucking shit. In this school, the Course 1 students are referred to as blooms, whereas the Course 2 students are referred to as weeds, even though this is technically taboo and against the rules of the school. It's basically used to differentiate and make fun of the people who are shittier than the Course 1s, the blooms, and they make fun of the weeds most of the time. Now for the characters. There are a lot of main characters, like a little too many. There's so many that I could mention, but I will only mention two as they are treated as the main two characters. First is Tatsuya Shiba. He is the main protagonist of this anime, who states he has no prowess with magic, as his magic skills are shit, but his written skills are perfect, as he got the highest written score in First High, but because of his low practical skills, he ends up as a weed. Even though his magic skills are shit, he's extremely skilled in ninjutsu and fighting, as he has been training for most of his life. He has little to care about anything, and doesn't show a lot of emotion, often unless it's for his younger sister, who he will defend until the day he dies. Yeah, that kind of guy. And lastly is Miyuki Shiba. She is Tatsuya's younger sister who loves Tatsuya a little too much. She has extremely good magic prowess and accidentally lets some of it out when she gets mad. She is a bloom at First High and is treated very highly, as she was the new student's representative. She is a very extremely overprotective of Tatsuya, as when any girl gets near him, she questions as magic flows through her anger. Yeah, she's kinda fucked. Now for the story. This anime is an anime that I don't usually review, as in the 26 episode season, they have like 3 to 4 different arcs happen in the same span of the time. So I'm going to be explaining the basics of what the first arc is about. Tatsuya and Miyuki are entering high school for the first time, and they make friends of both blooms and weeds, but things get complicated when people don't want Miyuki hanging out with Tatsuya since he is a weed, and so the first arc is basically getting the blooms to not underestimate the weeds, as Tatsuya freaking wrecks the shit out of them in the second episode. I'll stop there. Now for the animations. These animations were awesome. They were colorful, smooth, and the way the magic was executed in this anime is amazing. How they animated caught my eye, and I loved it. Now for the voice actors. These voices are okay. I don't have any problems other than they are not very memorable. I didn't really care about many of them. None were super memorable at all other than Tatsuya's, but other than that, meh. Now for the music. The music was phenomenal. Both openings were catchy and epic. The first ending was meh, but the second one was amazing. And the background music was awesome. It made the atmosphere by just being there. Now for the rating part of these reviews. As a rating, I'll split into 5 different categories: the voice acting, animation, story, the characters, and the overall story. And of course, I'm going to start with the voice acting. 10 out of 20. Yeah, these voices weren't shit, but I could have cared less about them. They weren't super memorable. The only voice that was memorable was Tatsuya's, but there were so many more characters that show up that have voices that don't stand out at all. Animations, 20 out of 20. These animations were great. They were smooth and colorful, and how the magic was activated really stood out. Story, 10 out of 20. This anime was hard to determine for the story, as it had multiple arcs, but I've decided that it wasn't super good. Some arcs were better than others, and some things were just too confusing that didn't make sense until much later into the anime. It wasn't bad, but it wasn't good. Characters, 15 out of 20. I liked all the characters, but I had multiple problems with the main two. they were kinda creepy sometimes when together. They took their relationship to a whole nother level, and it was weird. Tatsuya was really cool, and I would've liked it more if his OP-ness was actually explained more. Yes, they did explain it, but much farther into the story than needed. Enjoyability, 15/20. I enjoy this anime a lot. I started it when it first started, and I continued it until the end, and I have no regrets. The only problem I had was how it was kind of wishy-washy. For like 15 minutes of one episode, everything would be calm, but then the last 5 minutes would be everything going to shit. I know it's for people to be hyped for the next episode, but this happened way too many times. Overall score is 70 out of 170% to be great for this anime. I hope you enjoyed the video. In the description there should be a link to watch it free on Crunchyroll. Thank you guys for watching. Stop my laugh maybe. I'll see you guys next time.